Most people think a higher salary means a better life. More money, more freedom, more security. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody tells you. Your salary isn't designed to make you wealthy. It's designed to keep you dependent. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Think about this for a second. You wake up early, you rush through traffic, you give your best energy to someone else's goals. At the end of the month, you get paid. And almost immediately, the money's gone. Rent, food, transport, subscriptions, debt. The paycheck comes in and flows right back out. That's not freedom. That's survival with a nicer label. The biggest illusion we're sold is that a salary equals security. But a salary only exists as long as someone else allows it. Miss work too long. Make one mistake. The company restructures, the economy shifts, and suddenly the secure income disappears. Here's the part that hurts. Even when your salary increases, your life doesn't change the way you expected. You get a raise, you feel rich for a moment, then your lifestyle upgrades. Better phone, bigger apartment, more expensive habits. 6 months later, you're back to feeling broke. Not because you don't earn enough, but because every extra dollar has a job already waiting for it. This is called the salary trap. You're running faster, but the finish line keeps moving. There's a ceiling built into salaried work that most people never question. Your income is tied to time, your time is limited, and your income is capped. No matter how hard you work, there are only so many hours in a day, and no company pays infinitely. Wealth doesn't grow linearly, it grows exponentially. But a salary can only grow step by step. That's why someone can earn for 40 years and still retire stressed. Now let's talk about the golden handcuffs. This is where the trap tightens. You earn just enough to be uncomfortable leaving, but never enough to feel free. Bills depend on your paycheck. Loans depend on your paycheck. Your entire life is built around your next payday. So when you think about quitting, starting something new, or taking a risk, fear kicks in. Not because you're weak, but because the system trained you that way. You're not scared of failure. You're scared of missing a paycheck. That fear keeps millions of people stuck in jobs they hate. Here's the irony. The harder you work, the deeper the trap can get. More money often means more responsibility, more stress, more dependency. And the system loves this, because someone who needs their salary will always show up. This isn't a conspiracy, it's incentives. Companies want reliability, banks want debt, the economy wants consumption, and the salary model supports all of it. You get paid, you spend, you borrow, you repeat. So what's the escape? First, understand this clearly. A salary is not the enemy. Dependence on a salary is. Your paycheck should be a tool, not your lifeline. The moment your entire survival depends on one source of income, you lose leverage. The real shift happens when you stop asking, how can I earn more? And start asking, how can I stop trading time for money? That's where assets come in. Assets are things that make money without needing your constant presence. They don't care if you're tired. They don't call in sick. They don't need permission. Even small assets change the game. Because once money starts working for you, the pressure eases. The second step is income diversification. One income stream is fragile, two is better, three is powerful, side projects, freelancing, digital products, content. Not all at once, not overnight, but slowly building income that doesn't disappear if one source stops. The final step is mindset. Most people are trained to think like employees. Save what's left, spend what you earn, hope for the best. Wealthy thinking flips that. Invest first, delay gratification, build systems that scale. The goal isn't to quit your job tomorrow. The goal is to reach a point where losing your job doesn't ruin your life. That's real security, not a paycheck, but options. If you've ever felt stuck despite working hard, it's not because you're lazy or failing. It's because the system was never designed for freedom. Once you see the salary trap for what it is, you can start using it strategically instead of being controlled by it. Use your income to buy time. Use your time to build assets, and use assets to buy freedom. That's the path out. And it starts with awareness. If this video changed the way you see money, don't stop here. Subscribe for more content that breaks the lies about work, income, and freedom. And comment freedom if you're done chasing paychecks and ready to build something that actually lasts.